What's up, guys? PowerBang here, bringing you the next war recap. Now, this one was not super exciting. We had kind of a rebound war where we looked at the opposing clan's record. We kind of examined some bases, and we felt like, you know what? We're gonna have a practice war. We're gonna not really worry too much about clearing the board. We're gonna go straight after, Town Hall 10 3 stars. We're gonna try to practice those strategies. Do some different stuff that we might not be comfortable with at Town Hall 9. So we really weren't concerned with making it look perfect for YouTube or anything like that. But we did end up winning 93-64 over these guys, and good war to them. They used most of their attacks, but obviously they were two-star warriors. So 29 2-stars for them, just one 3-star. And for us, we had 25 3-stars, and then missed a few bases, but for the most part, pretty good war. Let's go buzz through their side real quick. 2 on most of 10s, 3 on a few, and then the Town Hall 9s. Looks like we knocked out all of them. Yep. So cleared the board on the Town Hall 9s, got a few Town Hall 10s tripled, but we did miss a few Town Hall 10s. I think we got number 1 there, and number 5 we did not get at least 2 on, which, whatever. I wasn't really super concerned about it. We did get some good practice in, so let's go take a look at that practice and see how it went. So let's look at number 2 here. This is an attack by Because, and obviously we're going for the triple. So we'll see what happens. We do only have the one shot at the base, and it makes it pretty hard sometimes to go get a Town Hall 10 3-star. When you only have the one chance to do it. So Cuz sends in his king, a small kill squad there of his heroes, and a couple giants there. Wall breaks in, takes out the air defense and the queen, which is pretty huge. And then he's going to go ahead and get the clan castle mostly killed as well. Let's go ahead and fast forward through most of that. Pops the ability on the queen, and then she goes down with 1 balloon remaining. But the rest is air troops, so it doesn't really matter. Sends in the hounds, balloons in behind with a haste spell. Takes out that first section of the base, and then he's got his 3rd hound going into that last air defense there. Balloons coming all over the place. And then he drops in another hound to that first air defense. It finally is going to go down, and then haste spells kind of move everything along, and he's funneled it so that that first group of balloons goes to the core. Great plan there. There's a rage waiting. Freeze spell goes down maybe a little bit early on the freeze there. It's not going to make too big of a difference, but he does lose a couple loons. No big deal, though. And anyways, moves through the core. Nice job. Everything's kind of weak, though. Last haste spell goes down. He's going to get the air defense taken out. He's going to get the cannon taken out. But he's not going to get past the archer tower, as it does go ahead and get his last balloon taken out. And from here, it's just clean up, but everything is so close. The king distracts those pups for far too long, and they don't get into the cleanup for another 20 seconds. Had that been different, this raid might have gone a little bit differently. As you can see, that timer's ticking down. Quite a few buildings left to go, but they're just mowing their way through it. Everything kind of looking good. And just needed a few more seconds there to get those last 3 buildings down, and this would have been a 3-star attack. Nice work, Because. Awesome plan. Just didn't go your way this time. So let's go ahead and take a look at another one. This one's going to be by Drew. Drew going at number 7 here. And this was just a really cool Valkyrie, like kind of a heavy golem, big time tank job here, where he did some awesome funneling to kind of get everything to the core. So first he drops 4 golems, and then wizards behind to create the funnel on both sides, and you're going to see some wall breakers come in on the right. That's going to basically crack this defensive ring that he's got going around the base, and then drive in his kill squad through the core. So Drew does not have any freezes unlocked yet, as he is a 9.5. Pretty new one at that. So he drops in 5 wizards from the right here, and they're just going to shred those defenses. Everything's looking pretty good. And then he drops his remaining golems there. 6 golems come in from the top right. They occupy all of the Inferno beams, which is really nice. He's going to go ahead and drop in his heroes and then rage them up. And then his Valkyries. Check the Valkyries, the pathing. They go randomly to the left side here rather than the core. Those buildings are determined to be closer, and they don't end up in the core, so they essentially get fried over there, completely wasted without getting any buildings down. Unfortunately, it is what it is. Kind of missed up on that camp space, but you can't really predict that. So Other than that, though, everything's looking pretty good. He's got wizards working the right behind a golem. He's got wizards in the core. Taking a few things out. Golems are still tanking, and then he's got his queen working down that left side. And everything's looking good. We'll just fast forward through the rest of this. Tanks are looking good. The queen's kind of mowing through. She's going to bounce out through the wall here and start taking out the flanks. Golem's still out in front. It's doing some tanking, but it's just not going to be enough to get through the rest of this base. It goes down. The queen's basically out of her ability at this point, and there's still 2-point defenses to get through. Isn't going to get through it, but he does finish with a 92% 2-star. Not quite enough for the 3, but still an impressive attack from Drew. Nice work, man. All right, guys, let's start taking a look at a couple of these 3-star attacks here. First one by Too Huge. This is an attack on a mid-level Town Hall 10 here. It's going to basically drop in, looks like a shattered entry. There comes the second golem there, and he's got that nice little natural funnel built, wedging them into the Expo, and then a jump spell is going to get him all the way into that Inferno Tower. So in come the heroes at this point. He's going to drop a rage spell, I believe, for his kill squad to get through all of those buildings there, as well as the clan castle troops. So there goes the rage. That king takes off. He's locked onto the queen. Gonna get her taken out. Uses ability, hop in, take out that Inferno Tower. So everything's looking pretty good right now. There's 2 air defenses that the queen's sitting in between. She gets an air sweeper. She gets one of the air defenses. She's gonna get a Tesla. So a couple Teslas have been taken out. Air defense, air sweeper, X-bow. Everything's looking pretty good at this point. So Too Huge drops in 1 balloon there to pretty much uncontested take out that archer tower. And it's going to go over and almost get the cannon as well. But in comes the entry here. Very, very patient so far on the spells. Drops a nice haste spell that's going to lead those balloons into the next several defenses. Another hound comes in. Nice little angles on all of them. Soaking up all of the traps in the first couple sections there. So everything looking really nice. He does lose a couple hounds pretty early in this raid. But he gets that free spell again pretty early in the core. But that works just fine. He's got haste spells leading all of those balloons in. And the Inferno comes out. He's going to lose a couple balloons here, but that's okay. Look at this ring of haste that the loons are essentially following as they work their way through the base, just speeding from defense to defense. Back in loons come in with the final haste spell going down. Everything looking nice. The last Expo there focused on the ground, so thank you for that. And that's going to be it. 3 stars for the good guys. We'll go ahead and put it in fast forward. Back in loons come in on the left side and the bottom here, and everything looking super good for Too Huge. This base is going to be wrecked. Nice work on the 3-man. Very good plan on this one. Rightio, guys. Let's move to the next attack. This is going to be number 12, also a Town Hall 10 attack by Anthony. A is going to come at this one. Kind of a lower level Town Hall 10, but still it's a Town Hall 10 nonetheless with Infernos. So we're going to give it a go here. He brings in a couple of golems. He's got wizards on each side creating that funnel. So everything looking pretty good. Drops the queen in the middle to go ahead and work that. Then a beautiful jump spell goes down here that's going to lead the golems and the king. Everything kind of into that core. That king has a chance to walk here. Doesn't look like he's going to get in just due to the funnel not being created up top, but that's not going to matter too much as the queen's going to follow in, and she's going to be standing in a rage spell probably to go ahead and take care of that clan castle, the enemy archer queen, and the Inferno Tower. We'll see if she's able to go ahead and accomplish all those things. 2 shots to the enemy queen, takes out the clan castle, and then she's going to go ahead and take out the multi-Inferno Tower. So at this point, he's got 3 air defenses left and a single target Inferno. Single target's huge because the loons can just basically swarm it and overwhelm it. Couple hounds go into the first air defense. A 3rd hound goes into the first air defense. I think that was meant to go to the second one. So he misses a little bit of tanking there, but quickly gets in there with a rage spell to take out that air defense, and those hounds all move in unison to the second air defense. All of the balloons are enraged this entire time, so they're just wrecking things in one shot. No big deal at all. They get in, take out the air defense as well as the Wizard Tower out there, and then finally get in to target that Inferno Tower. It goes down. The last hound is in on the last air defense. Back in balloons come in, and he loses his final hound, but it's just too late. Not enough defense there to stop all of his balloons from wrecking this thing. So excellent job, A. Loving the raid. Very, very nice job with the 3-star, man. Very close to getting 2 3-stars this war as well. I believe you had a 98% 1-star on your first raid. probably about 3 seconds away from 3-starring that one as well. So very nice job. All right, guys, check out the Town Hall 9s this war. KevinOllie, absolutely beast mode since he's come over and joined our clan. Very nice to have you, man. Your Laloon raids have been impressive, so let's go ahead and watch one. So he sends a shattered entry in. The golems go ahead, and one's on the wall, one goes to Tesla, splits the wizards nicely to create a nice little funnel. Once that's done, the wall breakers go in, and then sends in the heroes there to go ahead and enter the base. He's got the heroes backing up the golems, and then the rage spell goes down that beautifully targets everything in there, and the queen's going to lock onto the dragon, take it out in a couple shots, and then pop those balloons as well. But check this out, the kill squad is in between 2 air defenses, the queen, the king. They're going to get all of it, and the town hall. So the 2 stars in the bag at this point. The air sweeper goes down. He's going to get the air defense, the second one. He's going to get an X-bow. Everything's looking good. The king is still up, but just a sliver of life left on that. In come the lava hounds at this point. 2 to the first air defense. Targeted balloons come into all of the defenses in the first part of that ring. Very, very key. So nothing has to backtrack and nothing comes back. The final hound is going to come in now. Very nicely deployed from the bottom side here. Balloons backing it up, kind of distracting the air sweeper, and everything's just looking good at this point. One more rage spell is going to be used, going to be placed in the middle of all this nonsense here. Gets those balloons raged up nicely, and he times his rage and his balloons perfectly, so those hounds pop just in time. One of them goes here, and then the second one is just about to pop right now as well. The queen is still up, tanking the cannon, so she finally is going to go down, but nothing left that can be done here. This base is completely wrecked. Pups all over the base, and the balloons conveniently end right on the edge of the ring. So perfect raid there, Cav. Loved it. Nice work, man. All right, moving right on down the list, guys. Going to the next one, number 14, Neb78 is going to go in on this base. It's going to be a queen walk, and he's going to drop this queen here on the bottom right side, back her up with 3 healers, and she's going to do a little back and forth here and then head off to the right. I like this raid because I believe it was attempted first by Top Dog. I'm not sure who attempted it first, but the queen went a different direction than he thought she was going to. So Neb placed it in the exact same spot, and then he was able to predict where she was going to go because she goes up to the right here. The goal was to go to the left on the previous raid, but he knows she's going to go up to the right, and instead of having to readjust on the fly, he planned for it and then planned his entry to go from the long side of the base to get a deep push in through the king all the way to the queen, and it's going to be going through a giant bomb position on the entry, so everything's looking really good. That queen's going to circle nicely on that tightly grouped trash ring. So all is looking pretty nice. Queen steps over, hits that wizard tower as well, so that leaves only one defense right there that's able to drag hogs into that compartment where there's going to be a bomb set there. So in goes the golem kill squad there. Jump spell goes down nicely in the core, and he's going to go ahead, walk through a double bomb. So he's got 2 of the bombs already taken care of. Rage spell goes down in the opening compartment where the heroes go in, quickly take care of the CC troops, as well as that Barb King that had stepped out. His Barb King's still at full health pretty much, and he drops a couple hogs in there to go ahead and target that air defense. And now his main group of hogs is going to come in from the bottom left and just circle their way around the ring. Notice that lone hog over there on that air defense goes ahead and averts disaster from the giant bombs. The rest of the hogs circle their way through the base. Skeleton traps pop on the hogs there. Poison spell is waiting for them. Very, very clean raid here from Neb. Nice work, man. Wizards are already down, guys, on the edge of that trash ring, just like we talked about in the cleanup video yesterday. If you haven't seen that, check that out because Neb here is exemplifying exactly how you want to clean up a base. Everything's already getting taken out, and this is going to be a very, very quick, very clean, and very devastating raid from Neb78. Nice work, man. Right on. Moving again right down the list to number 15, DrJMurder again with the 6-star war. Absolutely clutch lately. This is just a PCB base, nothing special, but I did want to get Jay some recognition for absolutely smashing the bases he's been that's been put in front of him basically lately. I think he's got like 3 wars in a row now with 6-star wars, so very good job to Jay. And then the execution on this raid in particular was flawless. The pathing on everything, the heal locations, I mean, it was just excellent. So in comes a stoned Goho, gets into that first compartment, and then a nice little jump spell on the junction opens up everything. He's going to be able to eliminate the pathing to that right compartment, and then he's going to jump to the queen with all those golems. So, a couple double giant bomb positions are being taken care of here. He's going to basically come in with 4 hogs on each of the point defense buildings over on the left side. A heal spell goes down that's going to keep all of those hogs alive. Everything looking good. They move into the mortar, and then they're going to path across and take out that other double giant bomb position on the top left before his main group of hogs come in. So everything looking very, very nice here for Dr. J. Another heal spell comes down to keep those hogs standing and heals the entire time. And that last hog there takes out the last defense that's going to drag hogs across that double giant bomb position. A third heal comes down. In the last quadrant, all the double giant bombs have been taken out or negated, and just a few defenses here to work their way around. And notice the trash ring, guys. I got wizards working on both ends of it. That way it is efficient and we're not missing any buildings for the cleanup process. Not going to be a problem in this raid, though, as we have 102 hogs left over. Jay's going to end up with a 3-star here for the good guys. Nice work, man, and keep up the consistent and solid performances. Righty on, moving on to the next one, guys. Down to number 21. This is an attack by PowerBang, and that is me. So, seeing this base, it's going to be a stone Goho. Nice little locations here to drop in all 3 golems on those point defenses. However, there were some Teslas that were a bit of a surprise, but not a huge issue, as they were conveniently placed right where I wanted my golems to go anyways. So, wizards create the funnel on the flanks, looking pretty good. The wall breakers go ahead and head in. Break open the wall. The golems are all going to redirect, which is looking really nice. Wizards kind of working the flanks, taking out some point defense, looking pretty sharp there as well. Jump spell goes down, that's going to open up quite a bit of the base. The king gets a little bit out in front, probably dropped him a little bit too soon, so I use the ability to run away from the loons, run away from the drags, while my queen goes ahead and shoots. I realize the CC is occupied. It's either going to die or it's not, so I go ahead, send in some hogs, using the giant to tank. Hogs come in through this first section. A heal goes down to kind of keep everything up. Everything looking good at this point, and then the second group is going to come in right about now. Again, giant coming down to tank first, and then a bunch of hogs coming through. So see the bomb there as the hogs work their way into the heal, get healed up, and then I've got the expo taken care of by the hogs on the south. So everything looking good at this point. One final heal is going to come down to make sure that those hogs get through the base okay. Probably could have dropped a little bit lower to catch those that bottom group of hogs as well, but mainly just wanted to make sure that everything kind of worked its way through the base. But all is well. The last group of hogs here is going to go ahead to hop on that king, take him out real quick, and the rest is cleanup. The wizards are working the ring, guys, just like we showed in the cleanup video. It's going to be an efficient cleanup process. Everything's done very quickly once the defense is taken out. So 3 stars for the good guys. All right, 2 more raids, guys. Then we're going to wrap this one up, as it was not super exciting, but still some fun raids to take a look at. So this one's EFX, our Valkyrie specialist. He's going to queen walk this one, as well as do a little go valo. So he starts walking the queen down the side of the base, ends up sending a couple golems in there, doing the normal shattered entry on bottom. The healers are getting that queen caught up at this point, and she's working to keep those golems going to the core. So everything's looking pretty good, and he's going to go ahead and drop a jump spell there that's going to redirect those golems nicely to that mortar. Good pathing there. The king is already in, and then at this point the Valks come in that left side on the bottom. So everything's looking good. A rage spell goes down. The Valks just don't care about the drags. They run right by, target the king, take him out. Raged in the core, heals in the core, and watch the Valks work. It's just so much fun to watch them redheads in there just absolutely wreak havoc. Quad Tesla comes up. Do they care? Nah, not really. Town Hall goes down, all the Teslas go down, all the air defenses go down, everything's dead in the core. Balloons coming in the back end, and that spells trouble for this particular base, as it is not equipped to handle this particular type of attack. So all the defense goes down, no more air targeting stuff left, just a couple cannons and mortars. Not going to be a problem for the balloons to finish it off, but he's got his queen of full health, got his king, got his Valks, he's got wizards and archers working the outside of the ring there. Everything looking sharp. Nice work, EFX. We'll go ahead and fast forward through this one as it is over. Poison spell down on top to celebrate. Gotta love it. Radio guys, number 25. We'll take a look at that one next, and we'll call it a wrap for this one. This is an attack by Blue Proud. Blue's been a stud lately for us, and always love watching his raids. He's very innovative. So a couple giants go down with some healers on them, and the queen and the wizards there. The wizards go ahead, create the funnel, and the queen is just going to by herself wipe out all of those buildings. The only risk that you run here is having that queen walk the wrong direction, but that wizard gets in just in time to make sure that she goes down the direction of the giants and the healers. So everything looking good. Tesla pops in that compartment as well, so she's going to head back, take that out. But now he's got his kill squad already started on that bottom side there. He's got a golem, wizards in behind to create the funnel, and then he's going to drop in some wall breakers to open up the wall and head into the base. A jump spell is going to go down to access the queen. Got a lava hound here coming out of the clan castle, so he's going to need to burn a rage as part of his kill squad to go ahead and take that out efficiently. The Valkyries just run right on by, though. Watch them. They're in here. They're going to hop the wall, head straight to that queen. Boink, one shot, she's gone. They head in. Giants are working on the Expo. Everything's looking good at this point. Queen's still standing in a rage working on that hound. It's just about down. It's going to burst right about now, and he's got hogs coming in the top side. Just basically wrecking the base, man. Not much you can say. Very nice job. Skeleton traps are going to be standing in a poison. Does miss a couple of them, it looks like, but the heal spell goes down. Finally, the poison takes care of the skilly traps. He's got a little bit of pup problem on the bottom there, but he's pathed around all the giant bombs and or taking them out with his kill squad. And the hogs work their way through the last little bit of the base. No heal spells needed down there. Just completely crushes it. Pups there finally being taken out by the queen. No more threat. Everything is being taken care of. The wizards are working the trash ring on both sides. The hogs will have to hop in, take out the town hall, and get that gold storage as well. So everything looking great. Nice work, Blue Proud. This was an awesome attack. Keep up the good work, man. Celebratory heal down in the middle. So anyways, guys, victorious once again. We are back on the winning track, 93-64. Up next, we have a bunch of guys out for a community scrim. You're going to see more on that this weekend. I will highlight that here probably after we match tomorrow night. Hear more about the scrim that we're taking part in. So everything's looking pretty cool with that. But for now, since you guys have seen the game crash on me, I'm going to bounce. This is PowerBang signing out till next time. Take care, y'all. Thanks so much, guys, for checking out my video. If you feel like you learned something here today and you're a better attacker for having watched it, your clanmates will probably feel the exact same way. So do me a favor, share this video with them, get them to the channel, and chances are your clan's going to be exploding for 3 stars from top to bottom before you know it. Thanks, and we'll catch you next time.